bit secretive. They might tell you that the deity is Bhagavati. It's not revealed to the outsiders what is the actual form, what is the mantra going on in Kolhapur, Mahalakshmi. She's not exactly a Vaishnava, she's not Shree. When you go to Kerala, you have a lot of Tantra-based temples. So the Tantras are from the Shakta texts. So they tell you, okay, for this, how is it to be worshipped? Like they might have a temple for the public, but there's another temple secretly inside the forest where the real Shakti is, which is being projected into the main temple.
Okay.
Or they might even tell you, because it's Tantra, it's a bit secretive, they might tell you that the deity is Bhagavati, Bhagavati Amman, right? Which is a very general term, Bhagavati Amman. But it's either some form of Kali and all that. Only a person who knows the mantras will know is actually that. But it's not revealed to the outsiders. What is the actual form? What is the mantra going on and things like that. So then you have the Tantra temples. Then you have Shakti Peeths. So Shakti Peeths, different traditions have different numbers of which are the actual Shakti Peeths. Some say 18, some say 21, some say 108 and things like that. And as you know, most of the general story is basically Sati's body gets carved up by Narayana's discus, and her body parts fall into different parts of India, and they all become sources of Shakti. And to protect the Shakti, each Shakti Peeth has an associated Bhairava to protect that Shakti. And these Shakti Peeths became places where Tantra sadhakas go to, right? Because it's basically the birthplace of Tantra. So I would like to say the differences is basically, if you see that metaphorical story, Devi goes to her father, Daksha, right? And he humiliates her and Shiva. And Daksha is Prajapati. He's in charge of that a specific form of worship, that very, some might say patriarchal, which is not an exact word to it, but a certain form of worship with lots of restrictions. And Devi goes against him because that king has forgotten that she being born to him was a boon she had given him. But since she became his daughter, he forgot that she is not just his daughter, she is beyond, which is also something that very relevant to most Hindu parents. So there's always this saying that Hindu parents should know that we come through them, not from them, right? So they should always remember that they are just that. They should not put all their own desires and everything to that child, because the child comes from the Devatas only. So she teaches him a lesson, and that she will immolate her body and she'll be born to a better king, better father.
Yeah.
It is so interesting, with her body parts that fell on earth, a new tradition called Tantra came about.
Correct.
That was against these kind of restrictions and all that, and where even women can worship without so much restrictions. A new entire style from the grace of Devi that would only mean that this entire thing was basically a play. She did this entire thing so that in her generosity, she would bring about this new system of worship. So the Shakti Peeths are extremely powerful places.
Right.
Even certain Shakti Peeths have been, over time, the tradition has changed. Like, for example, Kolhapur, Mahalakshmi. She's not exactly a Vaishnava. She's not Shree.
Oh, okay.
Because Shakti Peeths come from the body of Shiva's wife,
Oh, right, yeah.
Right? So if you look past the history and all that, originally there was a Bhairava down there. It was also known as the Mahasmashan. You look at the Tantric texts, even the Vajrayana, the Buddhist Tantric text, they mention that only. Later on, as you know, when kings convert, they take on different religions, like they converted to Vaishnavism and all that, they changed it into Vaishnava style form. But if you know Shakti Peeths, it's always associated to Shiva's wife only.